to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures for my, waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Yeah, new Jeep, no doors with it. No, I won't stop now. Who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma send it. I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is good. Happy today is Tuesday. Hope we're all doing well. Good morning. Let's see what we got going on. It's here. Actually, very similar spot to where we were. We're basically hanging around that gap area. So this is a gap here. This candle is a gap here, and we're just hanging around there. No continuation into NY. Retracement after filling the gap, no continuation after the retracement. We are making our way down, so showing me that things are a little bit de-escalating and also priced into the market here. We're not seeing too much bullish strength. A little bit of uncertainty, actually, a little bit of uncertainty. People are not wanting to put too much risk on here with the high prices that we're currently seeing. We're seeing very high prices in gold, obviously, and it's just reducing confidence. It's reducing confidence to see people just keep on buying up. But we're gonna have a look at everything here. Let's have a look at the calendar for today. Today being Tuesday, we do have the annual budget release for the GBP, so that's important if you're trading the GBP. We have also had Udia speak as well. We can see if there was any headlines about his speeches. See what GJ has done in the meantime while that loads. Yeah, so we've kind of dumped down here on GJ. Quite nice bearish price action over Asian session once we started to leave this range just pretty clean. See if there's any red here. Any red. No, there wasn't. No red here. Hey bro, hey, help you bro, some bad stuff happened this morning. We were many buyers, but they wiped us out. Who wiped you out? Who wiped you out, bro? Are you still in Dubai? Yes, I am still in Dubai. Trading from Dubai. UAE to run out of interceptors in 7 days? Oh my god, here we go. No. That's not how it works. They have stock, right? US has stock. So yeah. Anyways, we'll discuss about the latest updates after I do the analysis. I'll talk about the latest updates. But let's have a look at gold here. So daily time frame here, not going to give us the strongest bullish candle close after yesterday, just rejecting daily resistance, forming a high, which is okay, expected there. 4 hour time frame actually making its first lower high confirmed. As we came up here, retrace, and now making a lower high. We can bring in the 4 hour support here. We can bring in a new 4 hour resistance, because that is our new levels now, right? So we can clone this. We can bring this down here like that. Oops, that's the 15. We can actually just bring this one down here. All right. So 1 hour time frame obviously continuing bearish. We're sitting at 1 hour support at the moment here. 1 hour support. Trying to break below 4 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close. Can you guys hear the jet? Can't hear it? Maybe YouTube can hear it. I think Zoom has this mute. Harry, I warned you, but you said UAE was neutral. Well, if you're gonna come here to fearmonger, man, you're gonna be banned. You're gonna be banned if you're here to fearmonger. We're not here to talk about UAE does remain neutral. There's nothing that's been changed. Whatever you're seeing is lies. I don't support anyone except the race of humanity. I want everyone to be safe, and that's it. We have more adult shit to do here. So if you're interested to just fearmonger and do some BS, then just go kick rocks. Go kick fucking rocks, and we can continue with doing our adult shit here. So much AI videos circulating, yeah. Thank you those who are saying, everyone, yes, we're safe, thankfully, we're safe. Thank you for showing concern, not saying you warned me. YouTube lost correction already 2 times. It's working fine for me if it's working fine for you guys. I don't see any issues here. Yesterday, PMI manufacturing came strong, bad for rate cuts. Yeah, it obviously there was no major reaction on that. It's not necessarily bad for rate cuts. If the sector is doing well, then they can, they don't need to cut rates, but they can at the same time, right? So it's really depending on job market at this moment. So, as we're bouncing here from the 1 hour support, as we can see here, we do have a mixed bias here. So this has closed bearish this previous 4 hour, right? And we can see here that we are also just teasing at this resistance right here, which is going to be our 15. So if we do manage to get above it, we could actually look for potential buys back into daily open range here. YouTube working good, connection good here. Nice. 2 wins on gold for first hour of Asia. I'm done for the day. Amazing. Good job, man. That's how it should be. Good to call it. Done. Finished your trading. Now you can just chill with us. So if we're looking here at what price can do here. Now, for the sells, I'm not too confident selling at 1 hour support. Doesn't make sense for me to continue to look for downside. I feel like after this candle here, the majority of downside has been finished. We could just end up ranging for London. Totally possible, but not necessarily going to be the case here. If we start to get above here, we could look to extend targets to 22 and then see if we can go a little bit higher. So I'm going to be looking for buys above 20, maybe even 22 if we need to do that. 1 hour time frame is about to close here, so we'll close with a long rejection wick, and then let's see what price action ends up telling us here. If we're looking at DAX quickly, just to have a quick analysis of DAX, we are moving down heavily on DAX. Daily time frame is making its way all the way down into this daily support now. We're currently trading slightly below it. 4 hour time frame as well, making its way all the way down into this 4 hour support here, and potentially the next one. We're very low on something like DAX, so a potential bounce to come soon does make sense if we are gonna bounce. 1 hour time frame, we can see just straight bearish right now, no pullback, sitting right at 1 hour support here. So classic stock market dump, you're going to see a similar thing across most assets. Love to see a pullback right now on DAX. That's basically what I'm going to be looking for. Pullback on DAX. Yeah, pullback on DAX, something like that would be good instead of selling lows at the moment because of where we are market position wise. We're not all the way up here. We're really low in the market right now. Could sell typically just below here, rip it, but I don't want to do that right now. Now, if we look at NASDAQ here, NASDAQ, similar situation, dumping down pretty bearish here. Can get rid of some of these lines. Daily time frame has ended up closing bullish, even though we're moving down like this. This is because of the gap. 4 hour time frames moving bearish here. We're pretty much almost towards the 4 hour support right now. We are sitting at a previous, not yet, the previous 1 hour is a little bit lower here. Put that P1. And we have the 15 daily support. Let's see if that daily support now is invalidated. Not seeing much reaction at that. Let's see how the 5 minute is still reacting off that daily support. I wonder if we can push through. Right now we're rejecting here, which is a little bit higher, something like this. So I wonder if something closing below there can give an option for sells back into this resistance and into the previous one. Again, I would love to take it on a pullback. We're coming to London pretty deep. Not ideal to be coming into London minus 1% already. Minus 1% on the day, 258 points. You know, 258 points is a little bit deep. It's a little bit deep compared to where we want to be. Like trading up here would have been nice for London, but we want to be careful selling lows. We could easily get caught out in fake outs here for sure. And yeah, if we're looking at, I want to also have a look at silver just quickly before we just concentrate on something. Silver dumping down here. How did daily close on silver? Bearish. Okay. We'll just wick that previous 4 hour. So yeah, silver it is a counter bias for silver, right? Yeah, it is counter bias for silver, but not on gold. That's looking more above there. We are trying to bounce on silver. If we make a lower high on silver, we do have range to trade. So we'll keep an eye on that. But right now, this heavy dump we just had, we want to see what price wants to do. Does it want to react? What does it want to do? Getting back to gold here, we did close the 1 hour pretty much rejection wick from the support. Again, same plan above here. I'll be interested to see if we can get some continuation. If not, then we'll see what happens. So that's the analysis for right now. Looking for buys on gold above here. Contemplating maybe to resell below the 4 hour support, but too many rejections, right? So that's how it is. Why silver dumps that hardcore and gold maintains its range? Gold did dump hardcore because silver is obviously more volatile. Thought both were more correlated. They are, but one is going to be impacted a little bit more. If you measure as a percentage, bro, you can see the percentage change here from peak dump to peak bottom, 13%. Much more volatile compared to gold. But gold from peak dump, we've already dumped on gold 2.5%. So it's still, that's massive for gold, 2.5%. You know, just silver is very volatile, man. Very low liquidity and stuff like this. What about gold 4-hour close below? Yeah, we haven't closed below just yet. So we'll see how it reacts and all that stuff. Yo, bro, what's the best broker to trade on? Depends what country you're in, obviously. There's a lot of good brokers. I would stick to the main guys, the big guys. I don't like the biggest guys like Owanda and stuff like that because their spreads are bad. So stick to guys who have like good spreads. I personally use Vantage and IC Markets. Those are the two brokers that I use. Hi, what is special about Pip Labs and do you offer a free trial? Yes, there's a free demo version on the website. What's special about us is we give the most in-depth analytics. On top of that, what is something that is insane is that we constantly upgrade our software. So you wait and see what's coming out, guys. We've just gone into full grind mode right now. We're going to be launching a whole new platform, as in something that's going to be a very powerful tool. The last thing is we always obviously offer tick data, so you can watch the behavior of you know, the behavior of the candles. Do you close 70% at 1-to-1 on gold? No, I don't close 70% at 1-to-1. Silver short's too deep, man. You're selling like the lowest lows of the days on a 1 hour. Very hard to just sell short right now. Doesn't make too much sense. Sell short up here, yes. Asian session, yes. This one here, perfect. Would you look for a buy on NASDAQ? We haven't tapped anything full major on NASDAQ, man. That's the problem. So why should we buy from here? That's my question. We haven't tapped 4-hour support. Yes, we're in this mid-range, so we can bounce from here. That would be the only argument, you know? But who knows, man? Who knows? Super bearish at the moment. Broker, did you say Advantage or Vantage? Actually, with Vantage, we have a custom deal, so you can get private account manager and stuff like that. There's information of that in the, and if you're interested in deposit bonus, we actually have, I don't know how we manage, but we have the highest deposit bonus that such a big broker can give. So if you're interested in trading with that, you know, to give yourself a little bit more leverage, we do have deposit bonus 150%. That link is in description. If you check the description, all information is there if you're interested for that. I got the deposit bonus on Vantage, pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, if you're depositing big amounts of money, don't use a deposit bonus. If you're just depositing tiny amounts, it could be cool. But I won't use it if you're depositing like anything above 2 grand. No point. Because remember, deposit bonus, they're giving you margin. So when you withdraw, they take some of your withdrawal, right? What is deposit bonus? Is it withdrawable money? Just read on their website. It will explain everything. Vantage works with MT4-5. Yes, MT4-5, C-Trader, all of that stuff. It's just CFD broker. You can actually trade on TradingView as well. They do offer TradingView. I prefer not to do it. Morning, hi. What's the situation in Dubai? We're concerned because we have family member over there. It's all fine. Believe in the leadership. It's been heavy. A lot of missiles were sent here, of course, most of them being intercepted. I will share with you guys the official results of what has happened. They're not targeting civilians. Yesterday as well, we had a little bit more be sent here. It wasn't as intense as the day before. Western media might be hyping it up a little bit too much. No one is, you know, it's not as bad as I think people make it seem. But this is from our Ministry of Defense. I'll show you, and it's pretty insane to think that this much was sent here. This is real numbers, so it's pretty insane, and that they are releasing this much, which I find pretty crazy. But these are the official numbers here. So they sent 174. They managed to intercept, or all of them fell into the sea. There was some cruise missiles sent to us as well, 8 and 8 intercepted. The most damage actually came from the drones. We saw 689 drones sent to us, and they did 645, but 44 made it into the country. But look at the civilian damage, very little civilian damage. These were all targeted towards bases and US connected things. So you can see that nothing was civilian impacted here. So a lot of people are scared about nothing. This was not targeted attack towards civilians. No, you know, very, very minimal civilian damage. There was a shooting in the US that had more damage than what has happened here. Knife crime in a week of living in a densely populated area in the UK, wearing a Rolex, you have a higher chance of what's been going on compared to here, right? So if we look at the real numbers, we understand the real thing. Of course, it's not nice. Debris is a threat. It's not nice to have that type of munition be, you know, sent over where you're living. People are not comfortable with it, especially people who have not lived here, have not lived around people who grew up in these. We are from the Gulf here, you know. These are Gulf countries, so remember, a lot of people move here to escape war. So me growing up in it is something that I've seen before many times. Was with the knife crime in London before? Have you lived in London before? Yes, man. All my family lives in London. I'm originally from London. My family lives in very rough areas as well in London. I have been there many, many times in very rough areas. I know exactly how it works. But if we look at percentage chance, the risk is actually higher. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been there when shootings have happened in the house in front. You know, it's very different. But my family grew up there, so they're known in that neighborhood and they're safe. But I've seen people in front, literally 3 a.m. in the morning, bang, 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 bang. But that happens in New York everywhere. That was actually an insane experience, that one. What part of London? Neasden. How many countries have you visited? Not sure, man. Not a good time to fly your drone for fun. You actually wanna hear something funny? You wanna hear something funny? This is what's actually insane. Day before yesterday, when all these missiles were going over, some dumbass, like literally there was explosion shaking the windows. Maybe every hour there was some sort of interception. Some dumbass thought it would be a great idea and a funny idea in our neighborhood, somewhere in our neighborhood, to let off fireworks. to let off fireworks. Really, start sending rockets, bro. Full shoot, dog. Shoot, full rockets. I'm like, bro, there has to be a place and time, bro. You can't be that serious, man. I was like, shit, man. Are you serious? Living in NYC in the 90s in South Bronx, I remember waking up 3 a.m. because there was a helicopter chasing criminal. Happened repeatedly on a number of occasions. Yeah. Dubai has slaves. Legally a place, not a place to be moralizing about, for fuck's sake. Go kick rocks, bro. Go kick rocks. We're doing real adult shit right here. We're focusing on making money, working hard, reaching our goals, and helping everyone around us, bro. That's what I'm focused on. What other people do doesn't bother me. You don't think slavery goes on in other places of the world? You don't think corruption happens in other places of the world? The whole world is messed up. You need to focus on your circles, your people, and helping everyone around you as much as you can. Focus on that and leave what everyone else is doing, man. You know, for every it's like all these cockroaches come out, man, on the internet, man. You know, all these, it's like insane. Like, can't you see it? We're trying to help everyone. Like, that's my goal. That's what I want to do. And I'm sure hopefully you're the same type of person, you know? So let's focus on that. Whatever other people doing here doesn't bother us. I saw that video, yeah, drive your car in sports. My car doesn't pop and bang. Fuel prices jump here 10%, gas 25. Yeah, that's because they closed that straight, you know. Behave yourself. You spoke about Dubai like it's a moral high ground and no one else did. No, I spoke about the safety in Dubai at the current situation. I didn't speak about it as a moral high ground. I spoke about what the current situation is as a resident, someone living in Dubai. Do you live in Dubai, my friend? So everyone was asking me what is the situation here, and I'm telling you the situation. I'm telling you, no one enjoyed having rockets above their head, big loud sounds from sonic booms. No one enjoyed that. So maybe wish for people's safety than putting words in my mouth. So 12 minutes for this 15-minute candle to close here. We can get a 30-minute bullish plus the 15-minute close above. I quite like if it was to do that. 12 minutes is a lot of time. If we are going to trade on like a 5-minute breakout, we would do it above 20. Let's bring our key level line. We'll see what we do at 20 level. That's the only way we can enter on a lower time frame, is probably like a 5-minute close above 20 level. Otherwise, it's just going to be breaking my rules, which obviously I'm not going to do. Wouldn't it be better above daily open? The point is, if we're here, we can trade to daily open. That's the point. We can trade to the daily open. If imagine I hope this candle closes above here, it's too late, you know. Now we're looking at a deep close. That close becomes 120 pips, you know. So I rather have as much room as possible and then use that to manage. Like, that would be way better if I could use that to manage. Hi, I'm new here. Do you also trade BTC? No, I invest in BTC though. Bro, internet is hyping up Instagram run Dubai. Yeah. What is bias for today? On what pair? Gold or what? Your current chart is different from mine. What source is this? This is from PYTH. What is different? I'm interested. Maybe the gaps or something. Looks pretty much the same on my broker. Can you explain NQ plan? Yeah, NQ plan is a little bit more tricky here. Looking at potential probably retracements to continue down, but we are at a potential bounce zone around this daily support here. If we can get below it, maybe we can trade for some sells. But we have pushed a lot down, so I'm just liking to see how this structure forms and stuff like this, you know? How the structure forms and all that. Interested to see. If we want to try some downside, but we have had a lot of downside here. So if we're gonna bounce from here, but I need to see change of structure because we have lower high, lower low. Right, lower high, lower low is not gonna be the best idea to just send buys, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep on an eye out. What is spread on NQ on Vantage right now? 0.88 pips, 0.8 pips, or 0.8 points. Same. Is it only Dubai that's not safe or all other states? No, look, what's not safe here, what's not safe is simply US military bases. That is not safe. That is it. There's debris falling down, blah, 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 all of that stuff. Yes, that happens. It's a very small chance, you know. Or hotels owned by the orange man. You know. Morning, Joe. Mismatch? Nah. Difference between CFD and futures. Futures operate on the futures market. CFDs operate from liquidity providers. I like to trade both, being honest. No military base in Dubai, so we're not really a target. No, but these rogue drones were a problem because, you know, they sent, here's the real numbers, guys. This is real numbers. They sent 689 drones, man. That's a lot. It's a lot, man. So, you know, all of these moved in some threatening areas, you know. Most of these would have been taken down with jets. That's why we were hearing a lot of jets yesterday around my area. Also, apparently, this is how the coast looks like. Right, so this is the coast. I live on the coast. Here is like the world islands. We could actually go there by kite. Like by my kite surfing. We go there by kite. Just positioned here is the Abraham Lincoln. Right, just positioned here is the Abraham Lincoln. USA has Venezuelan oil, and when they get a hold of Iranian oil, they will tokenize it. Maybe we should all invest in XRP after all. I don't know if they're gonna tokenize oil like that. I feel like if anything will happen, they will change the, you know, they will change the global currency for oil. You do kite surfing? Yes, I do kite surfing. Like the person you mean? No. Abraham Lincoln is one of their biggest aircraft carriers, right? Remember yesterday I was talking about how I can hear so many so many jets around my area. Makes sense now because their biggest aircraft carrier is just offshore. What do you think about crypto long term? I like crypto long term for myself. I'm currently still an investor in crypto. Be buying as price gets lower here. I have no issues in buying up as price gets lower here. Dollar cost averaging my way. I will dollar cost average down into 50,000s. No problem. Let's see in 4 minutes here if we do close above. Are you in Dubai? Yes, I'm in Dubai. They're always naming their ships some BS. Bro, you should hear the name of what they call these operation. Did you hear the last one? This one is called Operation Night Fury. Sounds some sort of, game this. The last one, oh, Epic Fury, sorry. The last one was very, very funny. The last one was called Operation Night Hammer. Bro, that sounds like some dirty, I don't know what that is. Operation Night Hammer, I don't know. What is dollar cost averaging? Just means you average buy down, you know? You can Google it. It's a very simple concept. USS aircraft carrier. Yeah, we're not talking about aircraft carrier. We're talking about the operations. Aircraft carriers, yeah, they're naming it after people. But these operations, bro, they're naming it weird stuff. So look at this, guys. We're about to close 30-minute potentially bullish here. Plus get 15-minute potentially closing above. So let's see if that happens in the next, what is this? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Then I may interest myself in buys. Again, the only issue I have now is the break of high is right at 20. So I'm not fully decided how I want to decide on what I want to do with that. Do I want to wait for something to leave 20s? Maybe even a 1 minute. Or we might not even close above. And then I have to wait for something. Because 30 has a high chance to close bullish here. So as long as we have the 30 bullish, we can start using the 5 minute to get above 20. I quite like that as well because it gives me extra confirmation to get above 20. 20 is a key level, guys. Gold likes to move from even numbers, you know. Lower highs, lows on 30. Yep, but we reached target, right? We're at the bottom of the range now. That's it. So we're finished. You see? So if we're going to maintain this range today, then we should bounce out the bottom of the range. If today we're not going to maintain this range and we're going to lose this range, then it's going to break through. What about the 1 hour? Which 1 hour, bro? This previous one? Yeah, we have it marked with that yellow line on my chart. It's the daily open. We have to obviously watch that as well, indeed. Take care, take safe. Thank you, brother. Are you living in Dubai? Yes, I'm living in Dubai. If you haven't already, guys, I'd appreciate leave a like on the stream. Would be appreciated. 400 of us in here. Get the likes up to 200. I would appreciate that. You know the drill. No, this is just daily open, but it lines up the same. I just have daily open line triggered. Oh man, everyone's favorite song now. Everyone's favorite song. I don't know why everyone loves this song so much. Finally?
And follow through.
Bro. Is this the anthem? It's not my anthem, bro, but everyone loves this anthem. I don't know why. I'm leaving. Banger, let's go. Steven hates this song, bro.
Delirious.
MK's favorite song, man. This guy's gonna
West
play this
Sankia.
on his. Bro, you're gonna
West
play this on
Sankia.
your wedding, bro. You're gonna play this on. I lose account to this song. That's comment of the day, man. You
Shame.
in comment of the day. That's a good one, man. I lose account to this song.
But I've only passed and full potted accounts with this song. I'm like, yeah, I know what you talking about.
Yeah, he's winning accounts with this song. What's the name of this song? Surprised Pikachu 73782. What a username. Surprised Pikachu 3782. I wonder what 3782. Name of the song is Delirious. Alright, as you can see, guys, we failed to close above, but 30-minute is closing bullish here. So if we start to leave 20, I'm interested in buys. Leaving 20, interested in buys. So let's see what we can do. Thoughts on a liquidity grab below? Oh, it depends. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I don't mind. Name of song, Darude Sandstorm? No, it's not Darude Sandstorm. How's Silver doing in all of this? Oh, Silver buys, counter buys is also trying to line up. The market's boring today. Still have time, man. Still have time. Still early to say so. We haven't had a move yet, right? We haven't had a big move yet. The market hasn't moved since we've come to it, so we don't know yet. We obviously had nice Asian moves, big moves down, some big moves up as well. Right now, we're going sideways. Pretty nuts, actually. So if we continue to go sideways, GG. You know, but we haven't moved. So if there's going to be a move, hopefully, you know, it makes sense that that's the one we're part of. Wonder what DAX is gonna do here. It seems like a bounce zone in my opinion. Seems like a bounce zone. Guys, we're beginning of month. I traditionally do giveaways at the beginning of month. So we're gonna start our giveaway season. We're gonna be doing, man. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some sick giveaways. In the exclusive group, I will be releasing today a document to apply. Last year, I said I'm gonna fly someone out when we reach 100K. So we're gonna release the document today in the group for that. On YouTube stream, guys, we are going to do what? We are going to do 2 Tradesharpe exclusive membership giveaways, 2 funded account giveaways. So total 4 giveaways in exclusive group. We are going to be doing 4 funded account giveaways, man. So we're going mad. So hopefully I can make that money in this session now so I can pay for that. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe because we will start from tomorrow. Today, end of stream, we will do 1 giveaway. And then tomorrow we'll do the rest of the giveaways. So today we'll do 1 exclusive group giveaway. What's the easiest way to do it? Maybe in the Telegram is easier to do it. Let me double check if we can do. In the Telegram might be easier. So we'll see. All right, 5 minute did close above here, but you know, look at this no bottom wick here. We don't have bottom wick on broker. Does futures have bottom wicks, guys? Let's have a look at futures here. MGC. No bottom wick on futures as well. Actually, there's a tiny nipple wick there on futures. It's really small, man. Maybe this can go make the bottom wick now. There is, if you zoom in a lot heavily on futures, but this MGC, let's check GC. I know no one trades GC anymore, not allowed, but that will tell you the real truth. Aha, no bottom wick on GC, so that's the real truth. The real truth is GC, because that's actually the, you know, the real one. So there's no bottom wick on futures. Still banned, but we're allowed to look at it, you know. So if my broker doesn't have a bottom wick, GC doesn't have a bottom wick, TradingView doesn't have a bottom wick, then I'm not going to be taking this because that's breaking my rules. So I need to see if we can either close a 15-minute above or make a bottom wick in the next 8 minutes. Then I'll be looking for a buy. Can you show a little bit of how it looks like in the exclusive group? Yeah, so ultimately right now all the guys are on Zoom together. This Zoom will continue afterwards. We also have NY Zooms. All the Zoom links are posted in something called the live room. We also post our webinars there. We have a couple of channels here. Here's where people post what they're achieving in the group. So we have funded accounts being passed, as a lot of people in the group are trading funded accounts. And that's a big focus I have for people. Passing their accounts, getting payouts are the two things we strive for. So we like to just obviously share it between each other. It's nice to see. We have obviously like a general chat. Here we have full resources. So all partnerships and stuff like that is in partnerships. We have all the content that is posted in the WOP. So like new videos, new sections, like how to scale on prop firms, how to trade prop firms. When that's uploaded, it's notified here. Then we have some other resources that I like to post here. Then we have London session chat. So this is where we chat about London related stuff, NY related stuff. All my trade ideas that I'm looking for during NY session live. Like, you know, what type, when I'm taking buys, when I'm looking for sells, exactly the trades I'm looking to take, I post here. I also post every single day a full analysis and plan, right? Every day I post an analysis and plan. And, you know, that's how, if you guys want to see how those plans kind of look like, I can actually share this video with you and you guys can see how the plan looks like, you know. That's basically, you know, then we have a feedback section and stuff like that. Oh, that's on public Discord, man. Or we discuss it after session. So check this, we're flipping here. Yeah, it's interesting, man. Super interesting, man, that we flip. No bottom wick I have, man. That's really unlucky, man. That's a 30-minute candle as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's literally no bottom wick on GC. Just breaks my rules, unfortunately, man. This is a trade I would love to take. We have no top wick on 5, no bottom wick on 15. Just breaks all my rules. And I can't take a trade that breaks my rules because then I'm not respecting my rules. I would have taken this on the flip here, stop loss below the structure for about 80 pips. So it's around halfway to TP already. But it's not over. We can get retracements here to let us take buys once the 15 closes. Again, that's still a problem because we don't have a bottom wick and this is a 30-minute bottom wick. We checked everywhere. We checked GC, we checked all of this. What happens if no bottom wick? Well, there's a high chance that we could reject maybe daily open. We can reject here around the 20 level and go make that bottom wick. So I'd have to run a safe stop loss, maybe down here, 140 pips, maybe 100 pip stop loss to allow price to make the bottom wick and then pray that it's going to continue up bullish. You know? Because when it comes down to make a bottom wick, I'm going to be in full drawdown that time. So right now we'd have to look for a retracement to continue buys. We have a lot of range back at least to this 4 hour. So if we can get some pullbacks would be nice, but we might just push straight 80 pip, give a 1-to-1. It's frustrating, this thing, very, very frustrating, but it's part of trading. We have rules for a reason. If you want to disrespect your rules, then realize your account will be disrespected in the long term, right? So you have a choice. You either respect your rules, respect your account, disrespect your rules, disrespect your account. For me, I rather respect my rules, keep my account safe, especially when I'm here risking thousands of dollars. It matters to me. Remember, simple calculation, guys. You want to hear something crazy? If you have one mistake per week, that's a purpose mistake, like you're taking so clear, I'm buying straight at resistance, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. If you make one mistake a week for the whole year, okay, there's 52 weeks in a year. Let's say 2 of those weeks you don't trade for whatever reason. One mistake every single week will cost you 50% a year. So you have to make an additional 50% of gains to make up for those mistakes. Imagine you're making one mistake a day. It's impossible to be profitable. That's how tight trading is. So when people ask me, why am I not profitable? Because you're making more mistakes than doing right things. Trading is about balancing the mistakes with right things. You can never avoid mistakes fully. We are human. We're built to make mistakes and learn from mistakes and improve. We're built to problem solve. So you are gonna make mistakes. I make mistakes. I hesitate sometimes. I make stupid decisions. I force trades that I shouldn't. But I do more good mistakes, not good. I do more good than make mistakes. So long term, I remain profitable. So whenever you can, you need to have the tenacity, you need to have the strength to tell, no, I'm not going to break my rules just for a moment in today. Just for this thing here, right? Although it's hard, we're human and it's something that has to happen, right? Would be almost out B on goal to push 75. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's what I just measured. Did it give the 1-to-1? You would have entered here. You have about what, 80? Let's say 83 pip. Your target was, man, that's disgusting, huh? Let's see if it ends up tapping you break even or not. It gives us a wick to fill, to be honest. If we can just get some 5 structures. So all we need right now is we need to see structure above the no bottom wick candle. So here's the no bottom wick candle. I need to see any type of structure above that, preferably on a 5-minute, because then that's going to prove to me that price tried to go down. It failed. Right now it's trying. We don't know if it's going to fail. It could continue going down. It failed, and now I can be a buyer. I can be a buyer on the confidence that failed. But right now there's a possible chance that it continues or it fails. We don't know just yet. What is more likely, based on 1 minute, which is the lowest confirmation time frame that I use, it's looking more bullish. But 1 minute can change very quick, right? We see here change, so we have to see. We have to see what is going to happen with that. If we're looking at DAX here, just see any updates on DAX. Continue down. NASDAQ maybe followed with it. Oh, NASDAQ actually bouncing at the previous 1 hour. Did not follow with it. So that's interesting to see NASDAQ bouncing. How is silver doing with this? Are we going counter? Ooh, wow. That's an interesting close on silver, man. I wonder if this is worth taking on silver. How big is stops? $850. That's too much, man. Silver is moving too much for me to trade it, unfortunately, today. That's too much. I can't risk 800. If I want to pass an account, yeah, but... Man, I have to run silly stop loss, like a super aggressive stop loss. And that's still 500 bucks risk with the smallest lot size possible. A 15-minute candle is moving 1% at the moment. That's crazy. 1% candle. That's pretty massive. One hour candle has a wick, yeah, but then I have to run bigger stop loss here. So I can make a bigger stop loss, no problem, but I don't want to run a bigger stop loss and then have to wait for massive targets. So here we have the 15-minute candle close, which is nice. Let's see what 5 minutes is saying. Yeah, pullback here will be amazing, man. This will be a very simple trade if we get something like that. Boom. I mean, from 20 as well will be good. Nice little pullback. Give us an entry somewhere here. We'll prove we have structure above the entry. I'll be happy to take that. That'll be my buy. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for right now. Something like this. Doesn't have to change structure here, but 1 minute change of structure I never are upset about if it wants to do that. Literally, that would be nice. Why don't you set a buy limit? Because we need confirmation. What if this just fails and starts dumping? Remember, in the first position, you would be break even. We don't know. It might react from 20. It might dump down to 17. We could literally dump all the way back into where, don't forget, 30 minutes still has no bottom wick. There is definitely a chance that this 30 could flip. There's a chance. So let the market show you its hand, right? Can we take silver? If you have the risk to take it on my account. I like silver, man, but again, it's a 1% candle. I like to take silver only on futures. I'd be risking here $1,000, which is fine for me to risk. It's nothing. I find silver spreads a bit too high on CFDs for me, man. Silver is a bit too high on CFDs, man. Let's see what we're looking like. Yeah, it's way too high, man. Look at silver spread on CFD. I can't trade that on CFD. That's my spread on CFD on a 5 minute. On silver. It's too much for me. So I could easily, on this Vantage account, I can easily risk $1,000. It's not a problem. It's what I do risk, even more than that. But the problem is I can't. And on my funded accounts, I don't risk 2% on my 50K accounts. Why is silver contracts so much? Not silver contracts worth so much. It's that this 15-minute candle is a 1% move. So let me give you a comparison. Just one 15-minute candle is a 1% move. Gold to dump from all the way from these highs to the lows right now was only a 2.5% move. From all the way from the highs, tons of 15-minute candle to the current lows is 2.5%. But the one 15-minute candle is already 1%. Just one 15-minute candle is 1%. So it's just moving in massive, right? Make sense now? Full port 10 minis on silver? No, I don't think you're allowed. But yeah, if I was wanting to pass an account, then it would be great, you know?
Man, this gold trading condition now is something else because you're just waiting for different confirmations so you don't lose your money. Supply and demand is not working. Setup 5, you wait and see setup 5 fail all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just threw a curveball today. I mean, ideally, I would be in this trade right here, man. This is not a bad trade for me, but it just threw a curveball with the candle that I want to enter on not having that bottom wick. It's just like, I know I could still take it, but I have to knowingly break my rule right now. So what's the point of me having rules if I'm just gonna break it for whatever reason? Like, there's not enough argument for me to break it here. We don't have a 1 hour candle closing bullish. 30 minute also doesn't have the bottom wick. 30 minutes closing below previous 15, below 20 level. 15 minute candle also never closed above. If we had the 15 above, yeah, maybe. But we didn't have a 15 above. We didn't have a 30 above. We had a 15 rejection candle. 15 closed bearish here. So what if this went up, grab liquidity, test daily open, and then fails, and I'm the one taking a buy? So honestly, it's a bit of a curveball.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll see.
wanted to. I was looking at that place, but you know, the first time it has filled the gap, then
Yeah.
came back to the same gap and is rejecting buying back to the upside. So I was like, if gold wants to fall back to the 4 hour to continue back the buys, I was like, I could be in these buys now, then automatically it turns back to sales and you lose a lot of money, especially first week of the month.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, a little bit of a curveball, but let's see if we can at least retrace a little bit here. It's been doing it all morning. There hasn't been one move where we haven't retraced. Like literally all this upside here, push upside, retrace, continue, retrace, continue. Like a small retrace, even back to daily open is acceptable, but it seems like we're just pushing bullish, which again is fine. Just gonna be part of the game. I bet it will shoot up before it returns. You are not fast? What do you mean I am not fast? You're probably too fast. That's why you have like 15 kids, man. You need to slow down. You need to control. This is where I entered on the 5. Yeah, it just releases the same problem. You might as well enter here then, you know? If this retraces, you're going to be in a bad position. Still that no bottom wick there. So you're really relying on volume right now. No volume, you're going to lose. You know, I think 1 minute, you have some 1 minute structure. So you're only going to be relying on that. But no volume, no win here, right? So it's just like a volume-based trade. I prefer not to FOMO like that. Like, you might as well just go on this candle here at that point if you're going to take that. Whenever you're taking a trade like that, more aggressive, I'd rather be aggressive earlier than be aggressive later. Unless a big candle has come and you're trying to catch continuation. But there's not been a big candle that's come. It's just moved out of the range. It's safer long term. But hey, this market condition is rewarding being a little bit random with aggression. It's just some hit, some don't. What the fuck did he say? I don't understand? Then ask me what you don't understand. Send me your rules. I try to follow. I have set rules. Watch my videos on my YouTube, man. I have a full course on my YouTube. It costs $0. You can watch it and it will show you my rules. The only thing I ask for is a like. That would be nice. Maybe a subscribe. Brother, I have sold gold at 5,300. Should I hold or book loss? My man sold gold at 5,300. Why would he sell gold at 5,300? That is like the worst place to sell gold and you're still holding. I think before you book a loss, you should have always had a stop loss. So if you don't have a stop loss, you're gambling. And the second thing is you need to study market position, man. Basic concept, gonna save you a lot of money because this is like clear to not be a seller at that zone. Like, that's not rocket science. It's okay to make a mistake, man, but don't let your mistakes cost. You know, have a small expense for your mistake, a learning mistake, and then move on. But you need to have some system that protects you, man. Where's your stop loss, bro? Where were you targeting? Freaking hell. Look how you're holding huge amounts of drawdown. For what reasons? You're already 270 pips in drawdown. What's the name of that guy who used to hold full drawdown? Fuck, left my head. It's the stream as well. I forget. Yeah, Donvo, yeah. How to feed your greed? It's Ramadan. Your greed should be fasting, bro. I see your name. Your name is Shahid. So it's Ramadan. Your greed should be fasting. So don't feed it now. Otherwise, it'll break its fast. What is this? GU delayed wick fill. Bearish buyers, 15 open up, tested 1 hour before flipping. Okay, cool. What is that? A 15? Oh, nice. Yeah, 15-minute wick above the high is pretty cool. Grab that liquidity and then you sell. Yeah. Maybe there's a sell here in about 3 minutes, which is also going to be the open, right? So I might be interested in an open sell here on NASDAQ. Open on NASDAQ here. So what we get is we get 5-minute close below structure, 1 hour candle closing bearish. It will be a quick scalp because we're very deep in the move. Super deep. And hopefully this 5 doesn't just collapse in the last 3 minutes. Definitely possible, but I'll not be entering that. I don't want to be in a position now where I enter and then it goes in drawdown 3 minutes before the open, and then the open makes a top wick and sends me straight to stop loss. How to come out of losses? I almost lost 3k USD in the last 5 weeks. Could you please give some suggestion? Cut risk, man. Why are you risking so much? If you guys need education, you need to have a system. It's very simple. If you want to be a trader, guys, if you want to make money in this market, you just need a system, something to follow, one system, trade 1 or 2 sessions a day on a couple of pairs. That's it. That's all you need. And you just need a system. If you want to take your trading to the next level, have someone to review what you're doing wrong. There's no need to put $3,000 in the market, man. You can start slow. You know? Is there some webinar on something of scalping bad position markets like this one? It would be good. There is, in the market positioning, we talk about it, you know? You just want to be more aggressive. Don't we need some sort of bullish candle? We'd rely on London Open to give us some sort of push down. That's why I said, you know, quick scalp. What lot size would you go trading gold with 50k account? Again, this is a basic question. Triggers me quite a lot. You need to have risk management. It adjusts. If you have a bigger stop loss, your lot size will reduce. Smaller stop loss, your lot size will increase. These are basics. I don't get why you guys are spending money on prop firms when you don't know this. Basic education cost so minimal, and you're gonna get the information you need, not only to get funded, but to make money on funded accounts. All right, let's see how this opens. So we need nice top wick, then we'll be looking for sells potentially at the low. Hopefully last 30 seconds doesn't push too much here. Otherwise it'll be too much of a big candle here. Alright, no top wick here I have. Yeah, can't enter that, man. Broke the low, no top wick I have. 1 hour has no top wick. Seems like it's going to be a liquidity grab potentially. We don't know just yet. Might just dump down, but what can I do, man? It's already very risky selling these lows here. This is the last push we have to get towards this zone here. Once we reach this zone, it's game over. So, yeah, can't do anything about that. Amazing market. There's very, very interesting market conditions today. Look, that would have almost... Right, I think we had here around a 23-point stop loss. Yeah, 25 it ended up being. Get 20, yeah, 1-to-1 at that zone makes sense. But no top wick. Anytime this could flip, right? Anytime. Next 1 minute candle. We opened up on a gap down as well. I have that same gap as well on futures even. So yeah, it's always frustrating when that happens because your plans are all right, but the market's just being a bit of a asshole. I mean, London session is tough today, guys, because I'm coming to a market here that has spent its whole day dumping and I'm stuck at the lows. Like, this is the absolute, it's like, imagine it's like you're getting the scraps of the scraps. It's like they had a feast of a dinner and you have to end up trading the scraps, you know? It's the hardest place to trade is the scraps. Lack of continuation here for gold right now. We are reacting off this previous 15 minute, if we can see here. So a bit of reaction from there. 1 hour, beautiful close on 1 hour. So 1 hour could continue just by itself here. 30 minute, obviously good close here. 15 minute, not the best close on 15. 5 minute is trying to create structure. There may be a quick scalp above the highs. That may be the only thing we can look at. Is running a 5 minute candle closing above the highs. And then look for a quick scalp up. Again, I really prefer the retest here. Doesn't make our lives easier. But it is a possibility we can look for. How did DAX do on open? You see, DAX open these days are not too crazy. DAX open these days. Nasdaq here came, made its top wick here. Wow. Made its top wick, but it made a massive move down. Yeah, there you go. There's its top wick, right? So that was the risk. If that happened just here at your entry, you're in big trouble, right? Because now you're praying for it to reflip. Question is it worth taking it on a reflip? I feel like we're too low in the move, man. It's kamikaze in my mind. It could work. Like, I don't mind taking reflips, but not this low in the market. We are literally right where target is. So what would be perfect again? Retracement, man. Give me a retracement. I'll sell back down. I'll be super happy with that. So gold now trying to get above. We have 1 minute 30 seconds for 5 minute candle to close. Do I really want to send it at these highs, man? That's the question. If bottom wick taps 5 minute supports, then maybe. Yeah, the problem is, look, we have a big stop, huh? We have to get a big candle to get a 70 pip stop that, man. It's no joke. So imagine we have to get a 70 pip candle here to just get a 1-to-1. That's that big, man. That's going to go all the way to the 4 hour. Just to give us a 1-to-1, not even a 1-to-2. Like, it's a lot to ask price to do, you know? Isn't that set up on 1 hour? Yeah, but you want to run 1 hour stops, bro? You can. And just pray, remember? You'll be running like... you want to run 1 hour stops? Okay, then try it. 270 pip stops. You have to probably hold it for the whole day. So you have to be right the whole day. Keep that in mind, huh? Today, the whole day has to move bullish. So we closed above here. Silver nearly at 1-to-1. Yeah, silver was valid setup. I just don't have the risk I can take it with on my funded. And my live has too much spread. Silver was totally valid. I like silver one. See, this was nice. So gold pushing here as well. Fuck's sake, man. Super. It's just not giving me a stop loss, man.
Harry.
Yo, man.
Can you please check the screenshot that I sent in the chat when you have a minute? I just wanted to see if that was a valid Nasdaq trade pre-session.
Pre-session? Yeah, that would be a valid Nasdaq trade pre-session.
That's what I wanted this session to do. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
What we need right now.
Yeah, bro, that's what I've been waiting for
this.
the whole morning, bro. It's because I don't want to be the seller of the lows, bro, and then just get swept.
Exactly.
The only reason I didn't like that is because we actually didn't like 100% retest the support. But I mean, we tapped the wicks, which is
sometimes when the wicks are enough, you know.
I mean, in this scenario,
that case,
when
I'm unsure, in that case, I just move stop to maybe here, just in case the next one does that.
Fairs, yeah, 100%. Which Nas does like to do sometimes, same as the Dow,
shit, you know.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Or this shit, right? So you consider this a retest, then it does a little bit higher, but if you kept your stop above the wick, you're just safe.
Yeah, just
keeping it, but yeah.
I mean, with the amount of wicks that we have here, 1, 2, 3, we have like 8 works, 7 works. Yeah. Valid, I guess.
No, yeah, it's a good question. Oh, check this out. Now we're dumping. That's what I like to see. Dump! Nas wick fill maybe in 3 minutes? Yeah, sucks, man. We're super deep in the range. Like, do we want to continue selling these lows this deep? Like, it's already kamikaze. Look at the 1 hour, man. Can you believe we're going to be a seller here? Like, it just, in my mind as a trader, it's telling me no, you know, that's just like, I need a position right now. It's like literally the worst place to sell. Bro, I don't know why you hate silver. It's more cleaner than gold. Man, you guys are just rage baiting. You guys are just rage baiting. When did I fucking say I hate silver? Please tell me when I said that. I literally gave you guys a silver signal. For free. I charged nothing. I gave you guys a silver signal. I told you exactly where to enter, where to put stop loss, and it's winning. I only didn't enter because I don't have margin on, not margin, I don't have the risk on my funded accounts. And I'm not trading it on my live account because of my spread. I'm not trading it with this spread. This is too much. Look at this spread. I don't want to deal with this. So on my funded account, I wanted to trade it, but the smallest lot size I can trade on my funded account, I would be risking $1,000. That's 2% risk. I don't want to be trading 2% risk.
No, fuck this shit, bro. Price action is so dead, bro. Wait, Mirko, how's your car been, bro?
Harry, I got a question, but I think I probably should wait after the stream. It's probably too much value for YouTube.
Sure, let's do that. Guys, I just posted in the Telegram the giveaway for today. I'm doing TS exclusive 1 month giveaway plus Pip Labs 1 month. All you have to do is press join and you're going to be entered. That's it. Super simple. Press join where? In the Telegram group. Yeah. Very decent moves on GJ. Yeah, but it seems to be moving in Asian, man. Is it moving in London? Put in public Telegram. Now this is only for people who join stream. Only people who join stream get to join these giveaways. I could put giveaway. And in the exclusive group, we will be doing a different giveaway, right? I sent you guys the link. Link isn't working? Okay, I'll send you guys the link. Don't worry.
Harry, you looked away for 30 seconds. Everything just shat the bed.
I'm looking away. I have it right here in front of me, bro. Nothing shut the bed.
Oh, no. Look at NASDAQ.
Yeah, but no setup, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you gonna do? NASDAQ just sucks, man. Look where we're setting, bro. Look at this. This is just impossible to trade responsibly except for FOMO. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, it's just really tough because, I mean, I've never seen so many 1 hour candles back to back. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're on our 12th 1 hour candle, bro. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Just press the lows and sell, and then I promise you, the time we press sell right now, that's the time you're getting a fat candle towards the upside. Like, just give us any type of retracement or consolidation like this. And by the way, notice the naughty tricks, huh? Broke the low, you take a sell. You put stop loss above the high. Look what happened. Stopped you out. Stopped you out.
Sometimes we must break our rules to understand why we have rules.
That's actually a very true statement, though. It is a true statement, but I don't need to experiment that myself. I've
You
done
know,
that many
when you
times.
experimented, then you're going home. Break your rules, lose the account.
Exactly.
Be margin called 5 times this week.
Whenever I'm trading and the trade is going wrong, I'll just put the song. This is the end.
I would love to see your journal. Peter, I would love to see your journal, bro.
Yeah, I think I have February. Let me log in.
Peter even keeps a journal. I'm impressed.
Yeah, my P&L hurts so bad that I'm just like, nah, I can't put this on a record.
Yeah, man, I keep a lot, man. A lot. Most times I go back and I cry.
Aha, we might be getting our retest, guys. Long behold. I saw this guy started live streaming this week. He blew his combine first day of stream. Oh shit, man. Let's see in 2 minutes how this closes. I swear, if we get a big candle now that just closes like this, I'm gonna cry and close stream. Damn, Peter does have a journal. See, impressive. Let's see how your journal look. Not bad, man. He keeps a journal.
No, Peter, the full port account.
No, I normally
cheeky
trade
motherfucker.
mostly swings here. So sometimes it goes bad, man. Sometimes it goes bad, but not all the time. I know, just like what Harry normally says, even though your journal is bad, then end the month, maybe break even or you're in profit. So most times when I'm in profit like this, I get scared. I don't take a, if you watch after the 900 trades, I started taking fewer trades. Then there was a day, like the day we took that loss on stream, I was like, fuck it, full pot. I was like, I'm not being careful anymore because I noticed when I was careful, I started entering stupid trades. So I was like, I just need to just keep my head back in the game. So I normally keep journals. I have January. Let me check January as well. I have many journals, but just that I don't like posting those stuff. It doesn't count anyway because I don't have a Ferrari.
I don't have a Ferrari. Let's see 1 minute how this closes. We're very close to this 15. This is gonna be our problem. If we close any closer towards this 15, it's done, man, unfortunately. SL below this wick on gold? Yeah, but it's getting very close to the 15. We have to break even at this 15, 10 pips. 10 pip break even. And I want to see a deep bottom wick so we get that 1 minute structure. If it closes any deeper now, we're just not going to have the chance. Yeah, look at this shit closing deep. Oh my god. Yeah, very tough today, guys. Look at this. Last second, we're getting this type of shit, man. Last second. Peter, this comment is for you. I'll post in the chat, in the Zoom chat. You can, this is for you. You can translate. You're not entering because there's huge SL? No, because now we're at 15 resistance. So my goal was to trade to the 15 resistance and see what happens. I'm not too scared of too big of an SL because I have range here, right? So if I run 90 pip SL, I have 120 pip range. So I can get my 1-to-1 plus. Problem is we're at the resistance now. So now what's going to happen? I'm just going to lose a trade for fun? I don't think so. Like if it closed here where my mouse is, fine. That's not a 15-minute resistance where my mouse is. Right? So I would take that. But now we're closing at it. You can see price reacting. So it's a, we don't know. Are we going to get above? Now I have to wait 8 minutes and just see if I get a setup 1 above. Might as well do it for fun. Yeah, maybe it's fun to watch if I lose, but it's not fun to lose. Look at that rejection, right? This is why I didn't want to take a long right there. You guys understand? And when I see the market doing that, I think the best thing to do is to take the best position we have taken all day, which is the position of cash. And wait for more information. So I'm going to trade with the guys in the exclusive group now. I'm going to catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Be sure to show up. Hopefully we get better market position for us so we can catch some trades on stream. Let's see what happens for NY session. The giveaway winners I will announce today in the Telegram group. I'll do that shortly. And yeah, good luck to you guys. Tomorrow we'll have another giveaway on stream. So be sure to show up on stream. We will do that giveaway directly through stream for the funded accounts. That's the ones you enjoy. And then today I'll post in the group the document for all this stuff. So yeah, appreciate you all as always. Much love for you guys showing up. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's stream. Be sure to show up. Look at that, right? Look at that. Exactly from that 15 resistance. That was my point. Like it would have smashed my stop loss if I just FOMO'd, right? Smash my stop loss. So that's why I just want to stay in cash. Otherwise, I'm just going to lose. So it's actually, I'm in a beneficial position. So much love, guys. Leave a subscribe. Take care. Trade sharp and hopefully catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Peace. Cheers, guys.